Growing older is something every human being experiences, yet very few people truly understand it until they reach that stage themselves. In younger years, aging is often seen through a narrow lens. It is sometimes associated with loss, slowing down, or the fading of youth. But when someone actually reaches later stages of life, a different perspective often begins to emerge. Aging is not simply about growing older. It is about gaining a deeper understanding of life. It is about learning what truly matters and gradually letting go of what does not. One of the quiet beauties of growing older is the clarity it brings. Earlier in life, people often live with many pressures. There are expectations, ambitions, deadlines, and responsibilities that fill every hour of the day. Life can feel fast, noisy, and constantly demanding attention. As people age, something subtle begins to change. Many discover that life no longer needs to move at such a relentless pace. The mind becomes calmer, and priorities become clearer. Older adults often begin to recognize that not every problem deserves worry. Many of the things that once caused stress slowly lose their importance. This shift in perspective is not a sign of giving up. Instead, it is a sign of wisdom. With time and experience, people begin to understand that peace is often more valuable than constant achievement. Another quiet beauty of growing older is the freedom that comes from letting go of unnecessary expectations. Earlier in life, many people feel pressure to meet certain standards. They may feel they must prove themselves, compete with others, or chase goals defined by society. As the years pass, many individuals begin to realize that much of that pressure was never truly necessary. Growing older can bring the freedom to live more authentically. People begin to care less about impressing others and more about living in a way that feels meaningful and genuine. This freedom often brings a sense of emotional relief. Life becomes less about comparison and more about appreciation. Another important change that comes with age is the ability to appreciate small moments. When people are young, they often focus on large milestones, career achievements, financial success, or major life events. These moments can be important, but they are not the only sources of fulfillment. As people grow older, many begin to notice the quiet beauty in everyday life. A peaceful morning, a walk under the trees, a warm conversation with a friend, the comfort of a familiar place. These moments may seem simple, but they carry a depth that is sometimes overlooked during the busier years of life. Growing older allows people to slow down enough to truly notice them. Another remarkable aspect of aging is the accumulation of life experience. Over the years, every challenge, every success, every disappointment, and every lesson becomes part of a person's understanding of the world. These experiences create a form of wisdom that cannot be rushed or taught quickly. Wisdom grows slowly through lived experience. Older adults often have a unique ability to view situations from a broader perspective. They have seen cycles of change. They have witnessed both difficulties and recoveries. This perspective often brings patience, patience with people, patience with circumstances, patience with life itself. Another quiet beauty of growing older is emotional resilience. Life inevitably includes moments of hardship. Everyone experiences loss, disappointment, and unexpected change at some point. However, as people accumulate years of experience, they often develop stronger emotional foundations. They learn that difficult moments are temporary. They understand that many challenges eventually pass. This understanding can bring a sense of steadiness. Rather than reacting impulsively to every challenge, older individuals often respond with calm reflection. Another important change that occurs with age is a deeper appreciation of relationships. Earlier in life, social circles can be large and constantly changing. Many connections are formed through work, school, or daily responsibilities. Over time, however, people often begin to focus more on meaningful relationships rather than numerous acquaintances. Quality begins to matter more than quantity. A few close friendships or family relationships may bring more fulfillment than dozens of casual connections. This shift often creates stronger emotional bonds. Older adults frequently discover that genuine companionship becomes one of the most valuable parts of life. Another quiet beauty of growing older is the opportunity for reflection. Younger years are often focused on building a future. People are planning, striving, and working toward long-term goals. Later years offer a chance to look back and reflect on the journey. Reflection allows individuals to see how much they have grown over time. It reveals lessons learned through both success and failure. Many older adults begin to recognize patterns in life that were not obvious when they were younger. They see how certain experiences shaped their character and values. Reflection can bring a deep sense of gratitude. Even difficult experiences may be viewed differently with the perspective of time. Another remarkable aspect of aging is the development of inner calm. Earlier stages of life can be filled with uncertainty. Many people spend years trying to find direction, purpose, or stability. As time passes, many individuals develop a stronger sense of inner grounding. They begin to understand themselves better. They become more comfortable with who they are. This comfort creates a sense of peace that younger years rarely provide. Growing older also brings the ability to accept change. Life constantly evolves, and every stage brings new circumstances. Older adults often become more adaptable because they have witnessed many transitions throughout their lives. They understand that change is not always something to fear. Instead, change can be a natural part of growth. Acceptance of change can bring emotional flexibility. Rather than resisting every shift in life, people learn to adjust and move forward. Another quiet beauty of aging is the development of gratitude. With time, people often realize how valuable simple things truly are. Health, family, friendship, moments of calm. Gratitude allows individuals to focus on what remains rather than what has been lost. This mindset can bring deep satisfaction and emotional balance. Growing older also offers an opportunity to share knowledge. The experiences accumulated over decades can become valuable guidance for younger generations. Advice offered with humility and understanding can help others avoid mistakes or gain perspective. Many older adults find fulfillment in mentoring, teaching, or simply sharing stories from their lives. These contributions often create meaningful connections between generations. Finally, one of the most beautiful aspects of aging is the recognition that life does not need to be perfect in order to be meaningful. Younger years often include the belief that happiness must come from achieving certain milestones. Later years often reveal a different truth. Meaning often comes from presence, from appreciating the current moment, from understanding that life is not only about reaching destinations, but also about experiencing the journey itself. Growing older can therefore be seen not as a decline, but as a gradual unveiling of life's deeper dimensions. It is a stage where clarity, wisdom, patience, and appreciation often grow stronger. When viewed from this perspective, aging reveals its quiet beauty. It becomes less about what time takes away and more about what time gently reveals.